Welcome to Bits of History. My name is Lee Pulaski, President of the Resurrection Bay Historical Society. This bit of history is the first in a series of place names around Seward. This bit is about the mountains behind the town. The official names of geographic features are determined by the U.S. Board on Geographic Names and are the names that appear on all federal maps. In many cases, the official name adopted for a feature is the local name that has been used for many years, as is the case with Bear Mountain. There are some 13 Bear Mountains in Alaska. One near St. Elias is named for the U.S. revenue cutter Bear. The rest, one assumes, because of frequent sightings of bears on them. Local usage in Seward does distinguish between Big Bear Mountain and Little Bear Mountain. An early name for Bear Mountain was Lowell Mountain, named for the Lowell family, which settled on Resurrection Bay in 1884. There are many geographic features around the Seward area named for the Lowells, including Lowell Canyon, between Bear and Marathon Mountains. Looking up the canyon, there's an impressive peak. It has no official name, but a local name for it is Lowell Mountain or Lowell Peak. Moving north, we come to Mount Marathon. In the summer of 1902, the Alaska Central Railway sent a survey party to Resurrection Bay to lay out a town and start surveying a route for the railroad. One of the members of the survey party was a Mr. Scurry. In this photograph of the future town site, taken in 1902, it refers to the mountain on the left, now Mount Marathon, as Mount Scurry. That name never caught on. There are some reports that in the early days the mountain was referred to as Lowell Mountain. The evolution of the name Mount Marathon can be traced through the Seward Gateway newspaper. The first Mount Marathon race was held on July 4th, 1915. In an article in the June 15th, 1915 Gateway, describing the planned activities for the coming 4th of July, it describes the race as, "The mountain marathon will be a foot race for the flagpole in front of the Bank of Seward," which was at 4th and Adams, to the flagpole on the peak back of the town. In reports on the races from 1916 to 1918, the race is always referred to as the Mountain Marathon, no name being given to the mountain itself. In 1919, this sentence is used in talking about the race. The Trail Up Marathon was not the best this year, so by 1919 the mountain itself was being referred to as Marathon. A headline in the July 15th, 1922 Gateway says, "Climbing Mount Marathon, an excellent tonic." The gist of the article is that a well-marked trail up Mount Marathon would be a good thing for a resident and tourist alike, and also add to the attractions of the town. So in 7 years, we go from the peak back of the town to Mount Marathon, as it's commonly called today, although the official name is Marathon Mountain. There's another clarification that needs to be made. What is usually referred to as Mount Marathon is really Race Point. Looking at Marathon from north of town, you see the real peak of Mount Marathon. In 1965, the Mountaineering Club of Alaska had the turning point of the annual Mount Marathon race officially named Race Point. Between Marathon Mountain and Mount Benson is Phoenix Peak. This mountain was named by the Mountaineering Club of Alaska in 1965 for the first ship built in Alaska by the Russians in nearby Resurrection Bay in 1793 to 1794. Continuing north, we come to Mount Benson, named in honor of Benny Benson, who in 1926, when he was 13 and a resident of the Jesse Lee home, won the contest to design a flag for the territory of Alaska, now our state flag. But the name Mount Benson only dates from 1974. When the Jesse Lee home was founded in 1925, it was suggested that mountains by Jesse Lee be named Mount Taylor and Mount Good, after Mrs. J. Luther Taylor and Mrs. W.H.C. Good. The selection committee from the home mission of the Methodist Episcopal Church that chose Seward as the site for the Jesse Lee home. That idea died rather quickly. Iron Mountain was the most common local name for this mountain and was officially accepted by the Board of Geographic Names in 1951. After Benny Benson died on July 2, 1972, the Seward City Council in September of that year passed resolution number 864, which said, "Be it resolved that it is the will of the Seward City Council to rename 4,270-foot Iron Mountain, which is near Jesse Lee Mission Home, which Benny Benson attended, Mount Benson, in honor of the late Benny Benson." The Board on Geographic Names approved the change in 1974. Thanks for listening to this bit of history, and I hope it will inspire you to get out, take a walk, and look at the beautiful mountains that surround Seward. Remember, to learn more about Seward's history, visit the Seward Museum at the corner of 3rd and Jefferson.